What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to get into something else that I'm adding on the tractor. You know, if you watched any of my videos in the past, you probably realize by now that I'm a fanatic at adding things to the tractor. Some of them might be overkill, I don't know, but I know probably one of my more popular videos is a compilation of, you know, a lot of the things I had added on the tractor. So I happened to run across this item on Amazon. I really wasn't even looking for it. Just ran across it and I said, you know what, that'd be pretty cool. It's a ROPS tool holder. So it mounts to the ROPS, and there was a couple of different models they had on this thing. But anyway, it you know, allows you to carry some of those tools maybe that might be a little awkward or too big for the toolbox on your tractor, because you know most of these tractors, you know, don't come with a very large toolbox. You know, such as maybe a little bit larger hammer, a 2 to 3 pound hammer. You know, you always need to bang something in back here at the implements or whatever. You know, like a big screwdriver, a pair of, you know, large channel locks. It even has a couple of hooks and things if you want to put a chain across here to carry. It's got a couple of hooks for that, but I've got a chain holder up front if you've seen my other videos, so I probably won't be utilizing that for a chain. Maybe I'll put a rope on there or something, I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I thought it was pretty cool, and I figured I'd just order one, and going to get it unboxed and see if we can get this thing mounted up here. So stay tuned. All right, let's see what we got here. Not a very big box, so it can't be a whole lot to it. Supposed to come with all the mounting hardware, bolts and nuts and all that good stuff. I think this thing is powder coated, so hopefully it won't, you know, rust too much or whatever if it gets exposed to the elements. So I think the way this thing goes, it's gonna, you know, the ROPS bar will be in here, and you'll have some long bolts, and it'll kind of bolt like this with these little hooks and holes to the outside of the ROPS, and then this other hook, which I think they said, you know, the intention on that was for a chain. You know, that would be to the inside. So anyway, let's get some tools and see if we can get her up there. Oh yeah, and by the way, the model number on this was an RCH001. I want to say the other one was a 002. Maybe the other model they had, and those hooks kind of, instead of bending around like this for you to put like a you know, a hammer or something in there, they kind of, I think, curled up like that, maybe for carrying something like a rake, shovel, you know, maybe a weed whacker or whatever. You could put it on the back. But I've got something for that already that I put on there some time back. You probably saw in some of the other videos some DIY what used to be a gun rack there, and that works great to carry. You know, you can carry two, you know, things such as a rake, shovel, hoe, something like that. All right, let me get some tools. All right, looks like these bolts and everything that came with it are about a 10 millimeter. Got lock washers, and I think I did read in some of the comments that some people maybe thought the mounting bolts and whatever were not quite adequate or whatever, and that may be the case. I don't know. If so, I'll, you know, just go by Lowe's or somewhere like that and upgrade them. So I got to try to line it up because, you know, I got stuff over there, so I'm hoping to come. Oh, got it backwards. Something, I'm going to get those wires pinched in there about like this right here is what I'm thinking. and then, you know, get about the same height on the other side, and see what that looks like. All right. So let's see. Start on there. Yeah, just right into it. All right, let's see. I'll try to get back here with it. I wouldn't say it's the heaviest gauge bracket I've ever seen. This inside piece is a little thicker than the outer part there, but so I don't know if I'd torque down on it too much. Got a feeling they might be right about these bolts. Got a feeling may end up having to get something a little heavier, but we'll see. All right, so there's what it looks like, and you know, kind of got to watch how you mount it here. You know, I've probably got so much stuff here. I don't know, you know, how well that's going to work out. I might have to lower that down, but I was trying to allow room. You know, say if you're putting a hammer or something that's got a little bit longer handle, allow room for that to, you know, go down through there. And then you can see the hook on the other side for, you know, rope, chain, you know, anything you want to, you know, want to hang on there. All right, I won't bore you with putting the other one on. I'll check back with you once I get it mounted, and we'll see what the finished product looks like. Okay, everybody, I've got the finished product on here now. I got a few tools in there. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the heaviest duty rack. I almost think they should have, you know, a version like this, which I think might be more, I don't know, in my opinion, for, say, a ROPS on a zero turn or something. I think they, you know, would want to beef it up a little bit for a, you know, like a tractor ROPS. I don't know, you know, with heavier tools and stuff. But I ended up putting a second bolt in there because, you know, these are definitely, I agree with some of the comments that were made about, you know, and you can see I actually bent that little bar a bit, just torquing down on it, trying to make, because another comment was that, you know, would want to work its way down and slide. So I don't know, we'll see in time if that happens. I like it, but I do wish it was just a bit more heavy duty. I think I ended up paying, originally when I saw it was like 49 bucks. I ended up getting it for 43, but I don't know, still might be a bit much, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I got the spud wrench in there. You've seen that on some of my previous videos. You know, you got adjustable, and then you got sort of acts as a pry bar, you know, get a pin in the hole or something. I got a pair of fence pliers, 430 channel locks, you know, 2-pound hammer. Now, I will admit I did have to, you know, you see you've got some just round holes as well as these slotted ones, and you know, the bigger ones, hooks on the end. I did have to drill a couple of these out. They weren't quite large enough for some of the handles and stuff that I was trying to put in there. And then coming around to the inside, I just got a couple of lynch pins hanging on that hook. And the other thing I do like about this is, you know, you put a lot of your convenience tools that you want to get hold of quick. You want to have to, you know, go digging around on the bottom of the toolbox to find something, you know, something that you want quick access to. You know, it's nice to have it. You know, you're back here hooking up your implement or whatever. It's nice to have it right here in, you know, hand's reach or whatever. I've got a hook here I use to, you know, put on the drawbar to, you know, hook a chain to or whatever. It's nice to have that conveniently located. Just a set of, you know, small loppers there in case you got a limb going around the field or whatever and you need to cut it off, get it out of your way. Got a, you know, big slotted screwdriver in there. And then now with all the stuff I have on here, obviously this is a little bit more restricted as to what you can put in there, but you know, I can still get that in and out, you know, with no problem. But definitely got a hatchet up here. So I don't know, you know how, if you've watched my videos before, you know how I am about adding accessories on the tractor. Oh, got a pin right there, because some of the implements like this Mechmax stump grinder, it comes with its own pin, you know, for the top link. So nice to have that pin conveniently located there for, you know, to use it on the next implement that doesn't come with its own pin. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate you joining me. I hope, you know, that gives you, at least there's some options out there to make something you know, or to purchase something like this to go on your ROPS. So I'll leave a link in the description for it if anybody might be interested. But I appreciate you everybody joining me. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.